Welcome back. So I did this instead of killing myself, everyone. A stand-up comedy podcast based in New York City. My name's David Bakker. Hope you're having a great Monday. NFL Sunday is happening as I'm recording this. So I hope your team won. I'm very excited. I'm about to head to a bar and watch all the games. It's good. It's good. Another thing in the year to get excited about. Summer being done sucks, but NFL is the best. I know not everybody who listens to this is a football fan, but I'm diehard. If you're not, you should get into the NFL. Get a team. Spend a afternoon with your girlfriend, your dog, your boyfriend, your in Greenville there's a great place called Yeehaw Brewing. And it's such a good activity. You go there, it's outdoor seating, you got your dogs, you got kids running around, good beers, massive TVs, every team is playing. It's a good time. It's in a good mood. As long as the Packers won. I don't know if they won. I'm assuming they beat the Bears. That's what we're going to assume. But happy Monday. Hope you guys are having a good start to your morning, ready for a great week of comedy. We have a really good interview for you today. I'm very excited. One of my favorite new friends in New York comedy. Our guest today is Minji. Actually, I don't even know Minji's last name, so she's going to text me it. But as of this recording, I don't have her last name. But Minji is amazing. She is an artist. She does art in multiple forms. She paints. She even draws comics, and she actually drew a picture of me, and you'll see her draw this in the interview. She drew this in like 5 seconds. Look at how cool that is. I think it looks good. She also dances, and she does comedy, and she does tarot card readings as well. She has 2 Instagram handles, at Text in the City for her art, and at Come in the City for her comedy. She was born and raised in South Korea. She moved to New York 4 years ago to pursue her master's degree in public policy. And she was working with the UN, but I just heard as of this morning she quit her job, and this is really bittersweet news I'm saying on this intro, but she's moving back to Korea for a period of time, and she's leaving. But she will be back in New York soon. And please still follow all her stuff. She had been running, and I think when she comes back, she's going to continue doing these great art/comedy shows at the Bitcoin Center in downtown or uptown New York. And Minji's just very sweet. She's a great conversationalist. So this was a really fun interview. It flew by. We talk about hoarding, talk about Tinder matches, talk about Minji, how she got into art and comedy. We talk about methods of killing ourselves. She came prepared with ideas. These are obviously just jokes, people. We're not suicidal, but some ideas are running a car in a garage. Or she wanted to do it by smelling paint fumes and drinking her own paint juice because of all her art, that's a pretty good idea. We both sing Carrie Underwood. I thought that was pretty good. I think she's got a good voice, good karaoke. We list famous comics we would date or hook up with. We talk about listening and people-pleasing in comedy. Compare notes of mics we've seen each other at, including a great mic at the Stumble Inn every Monday night, run by John Mahoney. We talk about dating comedians, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And then at the end, Minji does a tarot card reading for me, and I do one for her. I'm not really big into tarot cards or spirituality, but it's kind of fun. I got a little insight into, what my future might be and what her future might be. So, but the time flew by. Minji's amazing. She's so bubbly and likable, and I really enjoyed this interview. So please check her out. Follow her at all the links below. And look for her when she comes back to New York. So that's it for the intro. Not going to shout out local shows, but again, if you're in the Greenville, Carolinas area, follow Greenville SC Comedy on Instagram. They'll have all the details for live shows on there. Hope you guys have a great week, and I hope you enjoy my interview with Minji. Here it is.
I just smoked those joints.
So Did you?
Lower.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome to the show, Minji. Yes.
Hello.
We're starting. You don't have to
Starting.
act. Yeah, you don't have to act any different. We can just be ourselves.
Yes. This is me being myself.
Yeah. This is you.
This is so me.
So Minji.
This
dude.
is so me.
This is classic Minji.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me. This is so cute.
Mm-hmm.
This is really cute. I've been admiring.
Yeah. Yeah. A bunch of little knickknacks and things. Very nostalgic from all the different comedy people and things we've met. Are you like that? Do you like collecting things or saving things, the sentimental value?
So okay, a little bit about myself first. So I am an artist. Did I tell you that? I just tell you that?
You just told me.
I just told you that. So
I can't remember if you told me on Monday. You may have mentioned it.
maybe. Yeah. So I make art. I make a lot of paintings.
Ah.
Sometimes I do like collage paintings where I
Uh-huh.
like put a lot of like random ass stuff.
Okay.
So hoarding is kind of the nature of artists. I have a lot of shit in my house. I would love for you to come over sometime.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
I'd love to. So can you give me an example of one of your collages? Like what kind of things do you put in your...
So I'm like really feminine, I feel like.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So I love drawing flowers.
Okay.
So I have a piece where I do like a flowers and then added some of my jewelries as like a petal of the flower.
Wait, what was that?
Petal?
This is the word before that.
Jewelry?
Jolie? Jewelry?
Jewelry. Jewelry. That's in Korean.
Oh, it's in Korean?
Jewelry.
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 I see. I'm sorry.
Did I say it again? What?
Jewelry.
Jewelry.
That's how I say it.
Moving on.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Yeah.
Moving on.
Jewelry. Got it. Like jewelry.
Yes. Jewelry on flowers.
Yeah.
So I have some of that.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I'll send you pictures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you could put like little people.
I would love to. Yeah,
Yes.
we could put up pictures on display for
Yes.
sure. Do you art for sale? Like, is it for people?
Actually, yeah. I do sell shit. I made this.
Oh, yeah. Show that for the camera. This is beautiful. I love that. And we
Yeah.
have flowers. Theme of the and you
Lot
have your
of
handle
flowers.
there.
That's my handle.
Text in the city.
And then that's my signature.
Okay. Is that the same as your comedy handle?
Comedy handle is Come and the City.
Come.
C-U-M-A-N-D.
Yeah. Come in the city.
I know it's so explicit because, okay.
Sex in the City wasn't edgy enough. So come.
Yeah, like Sex in the City, but 2023 version is Come in the City.
Come in the city. Yeah.
We're going to make it a little more extreme.
I like it. Yeah.
No, I didn't mean it to be very explicit, but in the beginning, I wanted it to be Comedy and the City.
Okay.
But I think it was either very long or like someone took it or something like that. And I'm like, why don't I just shorten it?
Shorten it is good. I actually didn't want to name the podcast what it is because I did this instead of killing myself as a really long handle to spell out.
But I think it's really dedication. It's a freaking dedication that you did it.
To use that name? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Why did you get to name your podcast as it is right now?
Why did I name it that?
Yeah.
Well, I think I've mentioned this before, but I'll tell you the short version. I wanted to do a podcast. This was during COVID, and I was very I don't know. At first it seemed like a good idea, but then I thought about it and I was like, it's cringy. Like everybody does a podcast. So I was like, I don't know. And I was hanging out with a friend. Shout out to what's her name? Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting. Dude, it's been a long day, Minji. We were both out late last night. We just said Lana. Shout out Lana. Shout out to Lana. Yeah.
He remembers you.
Yeah, Lana was a Tinder match who yeah, but I don't know if you ever have a Tinder match where you just become friends. Like when we weren't anything. No, you don't.
No.
Every Tinder match you have is like, yeah.
There was one borderline friend, but like not like friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to hear about that one in a second. I'll finish this little story about the
And
name
Lana.
first. Lana. So Lana and I, Tinder friends during COVID. You know, COVID, it was at the beginning, it was, you as, you know, a single person, I was very, you know, you're lonely, so you make friends. I was in a new city at the time.
Where?
This was Greenville. This was when I first moved to Greenville, South Carolina.
Okay.
So we're just hanging out, bored, not doing anything. And we were playing Hangman, or she was playing Hangman, and I was just doodling or whatever. And we were talking about, what if we started a podcast? And I was like, dude, nobody wants to hear this podcast. This will be, I don't know, it'll be like the dumbest thing ever. And then I was thinking about a Louis C.K. special that I had just seen, Sincerely by Louis C.K. It had just come out. And in his special, there's a joke he does about this woman who has this little shop with her little trinkets that she makes and art and stuff. Kind of like, yeah. But Louis in the joke says he hates going into little shops like that because he feels like he has to buy something. He feels awful. And then he sees the shop owner and he doesn't know what to do. And he has to like pretend that he likes it. And he looks at the craft and he says, you did this instead of killing yourself. And he's shitting on the woman. And I was like, that's what this project feels like to me. A podcast. I did this instead of killing myself. That's how, how lowly I view me making a thing.
Wait, so what happened to Lana after this first episode?
Well, Lana and I actually recorded an episode and we did not put it up. It's like the oldest episode of the show because we said really awful things. I don't even remember. I didn't think it was appropriate for the internet.
Like what?
I don't know.
Killing yourself?
Maybe. Maybe.
Most likely.
Yes.
Most likely. How are we really going to kill ourselves? Like really?
Yeah.
plan this
How?
out?
Logistically. How would you? Well.
I actually thought about.
How would you? You're not suicidal. She's not suicidal. How would you?
No. Like I fucking did my homework for this podcast about killing yourself.
You did homework. You're so sweet.
Brainstormed.
You're so sweet. Thanks. Yeah. So how would you kill yourself if you?
I am a little cowardly, so I think I'm gonna. You know how cowardly? You know.
Yeah. Cowardy. I like cowardy. I think cowardy is a good word.
Coward.
I'm a little cowardy.
Cowardy.
Total cowardy. Yeah.
So I don't think I'm going to really kill myself actively.
Okay.
But just slowly, just suffocating.
Yeah. How do you slowly suffocate?
Because I have a lot of art at my house. And art material sometimes smells so bad. Like oil paint smells really bad.
Yeah.
And varnish smells really bad. And if you don't open the window, it's very toxic. So what if I just don't open the window and slowly die while painting?
Right. That's like kind of like running your car in your garage, but we don't have garages here. You know.
You just jump running into the walls of garage by yourself.
Yeah. You could do that. Yeah. Have you heard of how you kill yourself with running your car in your garage?
No.
You haven't?
Is it like a common theme?
Maybe this is a Midwest suicide. But yeah, it's pretty, you shut the garage door behind you, and usually it's a two-stall garage. And if you just let the car exhaust fill up the garage. And
the background music is like before he cheats.
Yeah.
That's like all I know about that culture. Am I even getting it right?
Maybe. I mean, I guess if the person committing suicide had somebody that cheated on them and that was the reason they committed suicide.
He fucked her so bad. Fucked her up so bad.
Wait, is there a story?
No, there isn't. I just like the song a lot. Like, that's my go-to karaoke
Dug
song.
my key
into the side of his pretty little souped-up four-wheel drive. Carved my name into his leather seat.
I took a Louisville slugger to both headlights,
slashed a hole in all four tires. Maybe next time he'll think before he cheats.
Yeah. Dude.
I love that song.
That comes out a lot at karaoke. You big karaoke person?
I'm a big time karaoke person.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Is karaoke big in Korea?
It's huge.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's in the, like, it really runs in the, like, blood of Koreans.
Yeah.
Like, I used to go to karaoke with my friends when I'm, like,
yeah.
third grade.
Wow. That's young for karaoke. I would love to see little kids doing karaoke. Yeah. But I actually specifically remember when it's Carrie Underwood, right? I think it is.
Yes.
When that song comes on. All the women in the bar get very into it. I'll get into it too, but it feels like the women, they're singing it with like a conviction that says they were cheated on, and
that's the sisterhood.
The sisterhood.
I'm looking for a word.
Traveling pants.
No, it's not. We can move on.
Okay.
Yes, we can move on.
We can move on.
Yes.
Moving on to the Tinder friend. That was the
moving back to killing yourself.
Oh, killing yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So another method of killing myself could be like I have a lot of acrylic paint, and then when you clean acrylic paint, your paint water, the really dirty paint water. And sometimes I have my little drink next to it, and by accident, I do drink paint. I don't drink paint water, but it's possible. Just by accident, I drink it on a regular basis.
Right.
Then all the toxin will be in my body, right?
Yeah.
I'm slowly killing myself.
So you could take a little suicide shot of paint juice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna die like right away.
Right.
But my health will deteriorate.
Yeah.
At a fast pace.
If you just took a shot every day you're painting and just slowly give yourself some kind of intestinal.
Yeah. And then all the intestines has like, it's already stained with paint. It's so colorful. And if you open it up.
Yeah.
Put it on the canvas and like, collage it. And
then your autopsy could be like, I don't know, your body could be a work of art after.
Hell yeah.
When they find out what caused your death, it'd be like really colorful.
Yeah. Colorful gut.
Yeah. That thought has occurred to you? Or did you just think of it?
It did occur to me many times.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I wonder if artists go through that a lot. Like as they're making their art, they're like, man, sometimes I want to kill myself with the closest thing to me that I'm using to make the art.
Would you die on stage while doing comedy?
No, but I hadn't thought about that. I mean, I have died on stage psychologically when like bombing. That's a death of ego. But literally dying? No. Although I did hear of a comic one time that made a joke, and I don't know if this is like a legend and not true, but they said the punchline, the setup was sorry for the mess, and the punchline was taking out a gun and shooting himself on stage. It's a pretty good joke.
Wait, we have a video of it?
No.
That's is that for real?
I don't know. I heard about it. It's an urban legend. In the comments, if you know if this is true or not, go ahead and reference it. I doubt it's on YouTube. It might be.
It would be crazy.
Yeah.
But I know one like long time ago, I heard about one comic referencing a video of a comedian dying on stage while doing comedy.
Maybe that was it.
Like, I think this person had a heart attack or something like that, and everyone thought that it was a joke, and people were dying laughing while he's dying.
Oh no! Well, at least he got some laughs. At least he killed. He
literally killed it.
At least he killed while he died.
Do you think he was happy while doing that?
I don't know. I mean, maybe that'd be a good way to go if you were doing comedy up until. Like, what if you were like in your 90s doing comedy? You know, because people say
I've
that.
done enough.
No.
I mean, no. Like when you're in 90s, this one.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Like you've lived a full life. You know. I I've always thought that I would do stand-up comedy till I die, you know.
Wow.
Like, I'll continue doing it forever. So, you know,
I can
at a certain
see
point.
the geekiness.
You
I can feel it. You're a
Thank
huge
you.
comedy nerd.
I am.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
got you into it?
Well, thank you for asking me questions. This is really sweet. I should be asking you all. We'll get to it.
I want to get to know. I want to know more about you.
Thank you for asking. Well, it's also the name of the show is kind of also why I got into comedy. I was like, yeah, I'll do this. It was the one thing that was the first time I really expressed myself creatively, and it was happening during COVID. Yeah, I think I was very nervous to start comedy or do anything creative for myself. I'd never done anything for myself. Every decision I kind of made was about what do other people think? You know, what kind of job should I have? Like, how can I impress other people? How can I do well? I was like that with school. You know, I was straight A's and just wanted to be liked and wanted to, you know, fit in. But I was always doing what somebody else wanted. So, during COVID, I missed out on a job interview. And I thought I did so badly in this interview that my reputation was shot. So I thought I lost my career reputation. And I was depressed about that. And then I kind of lost my health in a way, or so I thought. I had really bad back issues. I had to have back surgery, and and then alcohol. I was kind of drinking a lot. That was the third thing. So job, my body, and alcoholism. And when I went in for surgery, I made a decision before surgery I was going to stop drinking. And then when I woke up, I told myself, when I get back on my feet, I'm going to try stand-up comedy because I always wanted to do that. So, but I was still very, you know, torn about putting myself out there. And because I was like, how am I going to be perceived? So,
like putting videos up there.
And
but doing it is another. Putting videos is another. Something like that. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, putting videos out is a whole other level of, you know, being judged and obviously, you know, getting over that. But yeah, I was like, fuck it. This is what I want to do. I want to express my real self, and I never really had done that before. So it took me hitting those bottoms with the job, with the alcohol, and with the back surgery. And by the time, you know, I'd gotten out of surgery, I was like, fuck it, dude. I don't care anymore. So then that's what got me into doing stand-up regularly. And, still a battle of, like, you know, getting out of that people pleaser mindset. And, that's what comedy means to me is
but comedy
expressing
is
myself.
So people pleasing though.
I know.
The biggest conundrum of comedian is that they're both. One is both bad listener and a people pleaser at the same time. How's that even possible?
Yeah. Do you think comics are like that? They're bad listeners and people pleasers?
Terrible listeners.
Yeah.
What do you think? You're a good listener.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. I think you want to be a good listener as like you have to kind of, okay, what's the audience telling me by how they're responding to this?
Yeah. I was actually having this conversation about crowd work with other comics, and they'd be like, it's how they're approaching is that they ask questions and whatever they say is just going back to their joke.
Yeah.
But I feel like really fun crowd work is actually where people is.
Yeah. You're really listening.
Yes.
You don't have an answer locked and loaded for what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's right, because that's how you should act. Just being a nice human. You should listen to what somebody says and respond.
Yeah. And oftentimes people sitting up there on the close to the stage, they are funny.
Yeah.
They are funny. They want to be up there.
Right.
That's my theory. I don't know.
Yeah, because maybe they're sitting up close because they got that itch. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's freaking courage to go up there.
Right. They're like, I'll get as close as possible without doing it, but I'll be close.
Yeah.
And, they'll say stuff. Yeah. Sometimes they try to make their own jokes. Sometimes they're not funny. But
it's a comic's responsibility to make it funnier.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like I can do that.
You can't do that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish I can.
I bet you're very funny in just your natural responses because you're very sweet and likable. So
I'll take it.
I bet you do fine. Yeah.
You're very likable too.
Thank you. Oh
Yeah.
gosh, you're so sweet.
No, like that night and when we were both in the same mic,
Mm-hmm.
everyone was just like loving you. All the girls.
Aww.
That
Thank
AirPod
you.
joke. Just
That's very nice. Thank
Yes.
you. Yeah, we were at a mic together at the Stumble Inn on shout out to that mic run by John Mahoney. John Mahoney.
Great
Great comic. I just met him, but he's super cool guy. Yeah, he's good. I mean,
well, you have
But
to take
he-
your. Okay, go on.
I didn't want to give an unnecessary compliment because I don't know him that well. But yeah, like,
No, it is a good mic.
good
Period.
mic.
It is a good mic. Period.
and it's one of the only mics we've came across so far in New York that has audience consistently, and they do a great job running it. And this was a very fun show because it was all ladies in the crowd, and that's very sweet of you to say that
That's all that matters.
they were
huh?
digging it. Mhm.
I'm joking.
Yeah, and I remember they liked your set as well, and it was I'm trying to remember the bit you did that was very
Korean Karen.
Korean Karen. That's the one where you yell,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
You committed to this act out and shouted.
I did.
I was like, Minji, oh my gosh, I got to meet this girl. Yeah. You don't have to do the bit, but can you describe like the genesis of that and what a Korean Karen is?
So basically, this story is about what happened in the metro station like some long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then little kid was asking me if I could open the door, like the metro door for them.
Okay.
And then I didn't do it because I'm uptight. So I just walked by.
I'm not supposed to do
I'm
that.
not supposed to do that. No. I want to follow the rules.
Yeah.
And he found me and then he was like yelling at me.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, you gotta open the door for me. Like, that's what the New York community is doing. Blah, 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 blah.
Is it though? New York community?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, that's now that I think about it, I was an asshole.
Yeah.
But anyways, at that moment, I didn't respond at all.
Uh-huh.
I just really did not know how to respond. Like, I
Right.
was so like scared, and like when I'm so upset, I can't speak English.
Oh.
So I didn't really get to respond really well.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the things as Korean Karen on stage
Mm-hmm.
is what I wanted to say
Yeah.
to him, but I didn't get to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cathartic.
It was
When you
fun.
can get it out.
Yeah, and I say some racial stuff and
Yeah.
I feel so wrong to say that, but it's only okay because you're on stage
Yeah.
and you're putting a different character.
Mm-hmm.
So I find it very cathartic. Yes.
It's relatable too, because everybody has those thoughts that you want to say. You want to just say, yeah, fuck this kid, dude.
He was
Wait, what nationality was the kid?
black.
He was a black kid.
Black kid.
So you berated a little black boy.
There was a gang of black kids. There were like
no.
4 to 5 of them.
Oh
They were
my
ganging up against me.
goodness.
It was so scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I did think that it was funny because
Mhm.
one of the gangs, there was a like taller, like older girl,
Mhm.
and she asked me if I'm Korean, like in the middle of the fight, like out of nowhere. So I thought it was really funny, like Gen Z's, like it was some sort of like, who is she? Like,
Yeah.
who is this creature? I don't know. That's like, it felt weird. I know
Yeah.
I wouldn't get that kind of question, and you know.
Yeah. It felt like racially, like a racist question.
Not like it's reverse racism, I guess, because it works good on me.
Mm.
Like I experienced this in China because like people are crazy about Korean cultures in some countries,
Okay.
and this is like in China, I was in like a bathroom line or
Mhm.
something, and then these Chinese girls like talk to me, and then they find out that I'm Korean, and they're like, "Oh, you're so beautiful." Like the moment I say that I'm Korean, they just like
They like overcorrect
all over me.
Yeah.
They love you.
They love you.
They love me only because I'm Korean. Chinese people.
Is it sincere love?
It's like,
or is it like they're going over the top?
Sincere, but people do have like fascination, I feel like.
I see.
If this makes sense.
Yeah. Well, tell me about your story and like I want to know like how you got into comedy one, but also you're from Korea and you were born there, right?
Yeah.
And you came to the United States. So can you tell me about your background of like where you're from, and how you made your way to the United States, and then into comedy maybe.
So, born and raised in South Korea.
That's the good one, right? That's the one that's not in comedy. Not good, but like the
good one. Yes, not North Korea.
The free one.
Yes, yes. Born and raised in South Korea.
Yeah.
Moved to New York 4 years ago because I was pursuing master's degree.
Wow.
In public policy. So like nothing creative. I didn't think that I would be a creative ever in my life.
Now let me ask you this. Sorry to cut you out. When you were 4 years ago, had you learned English already, or have you only learned English in the last 4 years? No,
I lived here and there before.
Okay.
So 1 year in California when I was a teenager.
Okay.
So I think that helped a lot because it's like a formative stage. And 1 year in Norway and 1 year in Austria during college.
Okay. And Norway and Austria also English speaking?
No, but I spoke English.
Okay.
Like a true English speaker.
Yes. Well, your English is great.
Thank you. You look so German. Do you know that?
Do I? Aryan?
Yes.
Like
I feel like
that's the Nazis. I was just kidding.
What?
Is that I'm Dutch, so the Netherlands is very close to Germany, and my parents are both very high percentage Dutch, so that's probably why.
Yeah. Anyways, so I came to New York 4 years ago, became creative. I was making art.
Was that the first time you had started making art?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It was also during pandemic. So when you shared your story about your becoming a comedian, it resonated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I made this little account, Text in the City, and that was before. Actually, it was supposed to be a writing account.
Okay.
So I was writing essays.
Oh, I see.
Therefore, the name.
Creative essays.
Yes.
What were your essays about?
Just about personal stories. Creative nonfiction.
Okay.
And then started painting. So somehow this whole thing became art and painting. And I got into all these like underground scene. And there was one time I was doing live portraits of comics in the comedy show.
Oh.
So I brought these.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for bringing these.
So I was like, I'll be doing this kind of like portrait.
And you would write them in books?
Sometimes.
That's beautiful. I'm going to show these. So, what medium is this? What is that?
That's John.
That's John? Oh. I'm sorry. I was going to hold the mic up for you. Do you mind if I...
Sure. This?
I can hold it for you.
There you go.
Yeah.
This was at Eastville. Oh, no. That is East Wing mic.
Okay. Have you showed the comics these portraits?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, these are beautiful.
Thank you.
What did you say it was? What kind of...
Old girls.
Old girls?
He liked old girls. Anyways.
Yeah.
So I was doing that.
So you were doing that before you started getting on stage, huh? Okay.
And ended up getting more involved with one of them. And got to explore a lot of comedy culture. So there was a period of my life where I was only exclusively fucking comedians. It was that bad. It was bad.
What, were you drawn to comics because
that too? That played in the role. Somehow, just comedians fall into my lap.
Yeah, interesting. What? Yeah. Has it been good or bad, or do you think you need to date outside of a comedian dating pool?
It is no more. It's not happening anymore.
Yeah.
I am
That's good.
clean. I watched my very first stand-up comedy special, like with one of them, you know, like the morning after on his bed, watching like Gerard Carmichael's special. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. That was my very first special I've ever watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a nice night, a special night.
Yeah.
Yeah, in morning.
It was the morning too.
Dude, honestly, that does sound amazing. Like, I'm picturing, you know,
yeah, I'm like,
if I went on a date with a girl and, you know, we had a great night,
and then
and
the
to
morning
wake up,
after,
get breakfast, and watch a comedy special in bed. Oh my gosh, dude. That sounds amazing. Yeah.
You should do that. Put it in like a bucket list.
But yeah, this is my ideal date. Yeah.
And you know, like some mics are really shitty mics. Like
yes.
The most terrible show you can ever go to.
Yeah.
I've been to some of that while I was not doing comedy. So I didn't really feel like comedy was just like so difficult because I saw a lot of people just bombing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, and it's a good point. At those shitty mics, the stakes feel kind of low because it's like nobody's. I mean, even like people do well at those mics. They have good jokes. They're funny people, but because it's only comics in a basement in New York and it's just New York dreariness, it's like nobody's getting that big of laughs. So
yeah,
some people break it.
That should be different.
Yeah.
From your previous experiences.
It is, but yeah, it's very different from my previous experiences. In South Carolina and Asheville, there's audiences at all of the mics. There's fewer of them, but there's like 5 mics a week where you get in front of at least 10, maybe up to 40 people at these mics. Like, so that's a downside to New York. It really is.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
In the open mic level, at least, it's tough.
But that was my introduction to comedy. So I'm like, I can do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then I broke up with one of them. I broke up with him, and my very first set was just about him. The whole time I was like telling things about like I love fucking comics because on stage. Yeah,
you are an open book. You would like my roommate Alexis Ramirez.
I am excited to meet her.
Yeah, she's very great and very she tells all, you know. It's the best way to go, I think.
And then I ended up, even after I became a comedian, or starting comedy, I fucked another person who is actually really funny and like professional.
Professional comedian?
Yes.
Big name?
Not like huge. I don't know. Why am I telling you that? But and the thing is,
we can edit out whatever.
We can. The thing is, he and I, he taught me so much about comedy.
Did he?
He sat down with me, like watched a freaking video of me my 5-minute set. He word line by line.
Yeah. Wow.
Beautiful.
I would love somebody to do that with. Yeah. I'm afraid to ask for feedback, but that's amazing.
Imagine fucking like, I don't know, Ali Wong. She would teach you so much.
Is Ali Wong single?
Yes.
Oh, man. Does she live here?
Probably LA. She did her special.
I think it is LA. That sounds right. Yeah. Okay. I got to meet Ali Wong. Or Taylor Tomlinson.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Or Jordan Jensen. I'm listening to all my female comedy crushes. Or Roseanne Barr.
Who's the hottest comedian for you?
I'm just kidding. The hottest comedian?
I mean, who'd you fuck?
Oh. Honestly, I would say, you know, if I'm just saying, like, who would I fuck? The girl from The Bachelorette who started doing stand-up. I forget her name.
Katie.
Yeah.
Forgot the last name, but Katie.
Katie? Yeah.
Fuckable.
Katie. Right. But I kind of feel like she's not maybe. I don't think she'd like me. So, like, I think I'm too. I think I'm maybe too nice of a guy for her. Because I feel like she'd want a cooler. She'd want somebody like fucking. I don't know, like an NFL quarterback or some shit.
Did you actually watch the season?
No, I didn't. But I started like following her when she started doing stand up because I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
So like, if I'm just going off pure physical attraction, I'd go her. The girl that I would actually...
Katie, are you listening?
Katie, I don't think so. But the girl I actually would love to take out on a date and be respectful to and like, you know, would be Jordan Jensen.
I actually don't know her.
She's a New York-based comedian. She opened for Louis C.K. and I think she went through a breakup recently. And she's way ahead of, you know, me in comedy. But I'm pretty sure she lives here. And I just think she is so funny. And I think she's hurting deep down inside. If I put my therapist hat on and I was like analyzing the pain behind.
So imagine dating her and getting all the comedy juice.
Yes.
From her.
I would love that. As a guy, it would be a little bit emasculating. I'd be like, you're so much better than me at comedy. And it'd be hard to hear. How can I get an erection still around you? Because you're like wearing the pants. But yeah.
Yeah. But like the whole joke that I made about this guy was like, oh, I love sucking his dick because I believe that his cum is gonna make me funnier. And I did a whole blowjob on stage. I love that joke so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then later I say things like, oh, I want to freeze this cum in a freezer so that I can make it into a cum cube and put that in my drink right before open mic. So that'd be so funny. Thank you.
A cum cube.
Cum cube. Comedy cum cube.
Come in the city. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I retired that joke.
I like it.
I love that so much. I love it a lot. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Did he give you any like general advice that you could share? Like what kind of advice did he give you about just how to do stand up?
Be cute.
Be cute. Mm-hmm. That's really good advice.
That's a good advice.
Yeah. Be cute.
Yeah, be cute.
Yeah. Because the audience liking you is half the battle. More than half. Do you know who Johnny Carson is?
No. I lack a lot of comedy references.
Well, this is American culture that's older, so it would make sense you not being born here, not knowing about Johnny Carson. But he was a host of The Tonight Show before Jay Leno, which I don't know if you know Jay Leno. He was in the 90s. Okay, you don't know either. That's fine. Johnny Carson was pretty legendary because he was out in LA when stand-up was like becoming big. And at the time, there was only one show, the Johnny Carson show. And millions, like tens and tens of millions of Americans would watch. And if you got on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson and you did your 5-minute set and Johnny Carson liked you, and if he did this or did this, thumbs up, then you'd like be famous the next day and it would transform your life. So that was the gateway to get into comedy in like the 70s and probably 80s. So anyway, Johnny Carson said 90% of doing well in stand-up is the audience liking you. I think it was 90. So be cute.
Be cute because
it's a good advice. And
it was more like at the end you want to be booked again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so all these like, you know, sucking dick, I want to kill myself. Like,
yeah,
you just like refrain a little bit. I think that was what he was trying to say.
Yeah,
but my sets were so sexual. Like in the very beginning, I still love being so sexual on stage.
Yeah,
but his main thing was like do it, but like it's not gonna get you anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
If your goal is to get booked and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which my goal isn't necessarily to get booked. It never was. Which is bad. I have to change that here. I have to try.
Yeah, because it might... I mean, what are your comedy goals?
I haven't set many. I need to sit down and write them. But I just... out loud right now, I guess I want to be able to perform regularly at comedy clubs in New York.
Have you thought
and
about
be passed at certain comedy clubs?
Mm.
That would be enough for me as like the next thing, because that just gives you the ability to do stand up.
Yeah.
And I just want to be able to do stand up in front of good audiences. That's all I really ever wanted. Touring would be cool later, but I don't really like the idea of touring. But
yeah, imagine Matt Rife's life.
Who?
Matt
Rife?
Matt Rife. Imagine his life.
I hate Matt Rife. Matt Rife's a piece of shit. I don't actually know him. I'm sure he's fine.
No, let's dive into this. Why do you hate him?
Jealousy.
Okay.
Everybody, all the women think he's so I like Matt Rife. Like, why, dude? He's so cocky. He's just got this cool guy attitude on stage, and he's just like, I don't know. I feel like he thinks he's the shit. And he's fine. Dude, he's okay. This is a lot. I'm joking.
You're not. No, like
credit where credit's due. He's worked really hard. He's put in,
all right,
years and years. Yeah.
My thoughts.
Your thoughts. Yes, I'm sorry.
No, it'll be. I think it's not a problem that he is hot and cocky. I don't find that so problematic because obviously it's working and obviously people like them.
Yeah. But
did you see his special?
No.
Yeah, you don't care about it.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you don't need to. But I think he's not cocky, which may be a problem. I think he wants to be liked by everyone. Like his first special, I found it really funny. But there is a moment that he just really like being a little apologetic about himself. And all right, so in his second special, he talks about one time where he made a joke about someone in a wheelchair. But he didn't really say the joke, but he was basically just defending himself around like, oh, like this is how we want to like, as a comedian, I want to make sad situations into a joke and find like happiness, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But like he goes on about it for about like 20 minutes without jokes.
What? Why would he do that? On his
special.
Well, yeah, that shouldn't be in the special. That's like maybe on a podcast you could tell somebody that.
Yes.
But even that, it's kind of like, yeah, bro, like, we get it.
There were funny moments, but it was not like 7 minute boom, 7 minute boom.
Did it feel like he was trying to get the audience to like him by playing on their heartstrings and being like, I'm a good guy, and also here's what we do in comedy, you know? But
also Matt Rife's audience, I heard about this. So apparently people who come to see Matt Rife, they are not comedy fans. Like they just like see his videos because he's so charming and cute, and then like the 30-40 seconds video can be so funny. I find his jokes very funny, like the ones that got viral. And then people go to his show without ever going to any comedy show before.
I see.
And he gets viral on crowd for crowd work sometimes. Right. So people would just yell shit at him. I heard.
Yeah. And I heard people give him gifts.
That sounds great.
They bring him gifts.
That sounds great.
And then they just have like a gift opening thing as a part of
as a part of the comedy show?
Guy? Yeah.
But
because all these women fucking love him. That's not a comedy show.
That is not a comedy show.
This is just idol worship.
Yes, that's K-pop idol shit.
Yeah.
So, but that's crazy. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
But people who go to that show to watch that gift unwrapping, they love it. Because they love Matt Rife. Honestly, I'll watch it.
Would you go to a Matt Rife show?
I will go.
Would you buy a ticket?
I would actually go.
Jesus Christ! See, this is the whole problem. We can make every argument. You still love him. You can't help it. This guy has like a fucking superpower.
Like, I would love to fuck him.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me? If he makes a joke about any of my body part, please. I'll be happy to be a subject of his joke.
You would have to be a subject, like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Slave. Make me. No.
Joke slave.
Jokes.
I'll be a joke slave of Matt Rife.
Give me your cum cubes.
Dirty babe.
Shackle, baby, I'm your slave.
That's hot.
This is the problem. You should go back to I'm just kidding.
You're not.
No.
But I'll go to judge him.
You go to judge him?
I'll go to judge him.
Okay.
Still pay money.
Well, I want to ask you okay, so is Matt Rife the guy that you would fuck? What other male comedians do you have crushes on that are like famous celebrities?
Honestly, okay, that's a great question. I mean, I really like Tom Segura, but I would not fuck him.
No?
I love
He's pretty handsome.
Tom Segura.
He's kind of got this new look now. He's a little thinner than he used to be, and he dresses cool.
But he has kids.
So?
But like, it's just more like I want him to be my comedy professor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You want somebody who can teach you things. This is a trend. Matt Rife can't teach you shit, so I'm just kidding.
I'm going to teach him a lot of things. Talk to mama.
Oh my God. Yeah.
What was I gonna say? But
so Tom Segura, you admire him, but
I admire him.
Not sexually.
I mean, Pete Davidson.
Dude.
That's
the other guy.
So actually, I saw his very first special that maybe got him somewhere. Totally fuckable. Like, I would fuck 22-year-old Pete Davidson, but now I don't know. But only because he have a big dick.
I'm assuming he does.
Just very curious.
I don't know of any other explanation of how every woman in Hollywood like wants to bang him
for the sake of dick experiment. Just out of curiosity, I just want to see it. There we go. I just want to see Pete Davidson's dick. That's all I need.
Okay.
But yeah, Matt Rife only Matt Rife.
Only Matt Rife. Okay. What are your thoughts on Chris D'Elia? Do you know him?
I don't know him.
You don't know him?
No.
Well, you don't know him because he got canceled. I think before you got into comedy a few years ago.
Who? Chris what?
Chris D'Elia.
Chris D'Elia. No.
He had a similar appeal, I think, maybe to Matt Rife. Women love Chris D'Elia. He actually had a comedy following, though, too. It wasn't just the... But then he got canceled because he was...
Why?
DMing girls at shows that were on the borderline of 18. And
that is not okay.
Yeah.
That is not okay.
It isn't. But you actually just said you liked young
Matt
Pete
Rife
Davidson
is
at 22.
I mean,
do you like young guys?
How old are you?
Do you want to guess? This is such a self-indulgent thing to say, but
it is not self-indulgent. 27.
Fuck yes.
Yes.
I'm old. I'm 34. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You look young.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
I am very surprised.
Thank
you look so young.
I'm immature. Yeah. No, that's very nice. I'm old. So, but the reason I ask about the, younger thing. So, how old are you?
29.
29.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you look much younger than 29. I wouldn't, although you're mature, so like I wouldn't not. Yeah.
It's just Asian.
Asian?
Yeah, Asian genes.
Asian genes.
Yeah, we look young.
Yes. So you do like younger guys?
So I
Is there like any sort of extra attraction? Like if you were like all other things equal, you got 30-something-year-old and a 20-something-year-old, young 20s.
I mean, now I'm like looking for a husband.
Okay.
So I wouldn't go for like younger 20 guys.
Yeah. I hear ya.
But if there isn't any,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
There was one time I dated this guy. He was like 24, 5, and he called me Nuna, which is sister in Korean. So
was this young man also Korean?
He was half Japanese.
Okay.
And in Korea we call each other like brothers and sisters in solidarity, I guess.
I
like,
see.
Yeah. So you be my.
What's up, Nuna? Nuna, is that what it is?
But like it's like older sister. So you can't say that to me. Okay. Because I'm younger than you. Right. But you're my older male friend, so you be oppa. Oppa. Like from Oppa Gangnam Style.
Oppa Gangnam Style. That's where it's from?
Yeah.
Oh, what does that mean? What are the Oppa Gangnam Style?
So like he is addressing himself as older brother. Okay. So your Oppa is Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style? What does Gangnam Style mean?
Gangnam Style. So Gangnam is like an area in Seoul that's supposed to be like bougie. Okay. Like Soho in New York. So it's like, I am Soho style. Your older brother is Soho style.
Soho style.
Something like that.
Oppa Gangnam Style.
Oppa Gangnam Style.
Oppa Gangnam Style. So I have to tell you something, and I don't want you to take offense to this, but since you're from Korea,
Kim Jong-un?
one of my best comedy friends in Greenville. His name is Bill Reiner, and people watching will know Bill. He has a joke, and it's an awful joke, but I want to say it. So he says, I think we have too many white school shooters. Where are all the Koreans? He's like, it could be like open Gunman style. Open Gunman style. Hey, little children. Open
Gangnam Style.
I almost, I don't have his permission to, I think I did that joke. I've seen it so many times, Bill do it, so I think that's right.
Approved.
Approved?
Approved. That's a great joke.
Isn't it? Yeah. Coming from a dapper white man, Bill is so dapper. That's how I would describe him. Dapper Dan with glasses and he's a tailor, so he wears these tailored suits and suspenders. Very stylish and just yeah. And he does that joke. Yeah, you'd love Bill. I absolutely love Bill. He's an acquired taste. Hi, Bill. Yeah.
Hey, no one who is described acquired taste is a good person.
Is a good person?
Actually, no. I take that back. Remove. No. Take it
You're going to take back that?
No, I take it back. It's not true.
Yeah. Well, I suppose what I mean by that is Bill could strike some people as a lot and odd, and he'll say crazy shit, but he is such a good fucking dude. And so, like, if people were making a passing judgment, they might be like, oh, I don't know. But when you get to know him, that's why I say it's acquired taste.
So Bill's Gangnam Style joke, I'm so happy. I'm very happy that he made a joke with a Korean song.
Yeah. Oh. Bill's got some bangers. I want Bill to put out a comedy special. It might be 10 minutes long, but based on all the jokes that I love.
Because he's only been 10 minutes?
Because he's only been doing comedy like, a year or so. No, how long? 2 years, Bill? Yeah.
I want to do a longer comedy set.
Yeah.
It would be so fun. Like,
what's the longest set you've done so far?
So one time, I was once at a show that was produced by someone who doesn't really know a lot of comedy, and he never produced a show. And it was a good show, I think.
Yeah.
But I was up there for a long time and no one timed me.
Yeah?
I was just up there chilling the fuck out.
Yeah?
It was like 10, 12 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Was
it
it going
fun.
well? It was going well?
Yeah,
The
I
audience
think
was
so.
talking with you?
Yeah.
Good. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Very good.
But I don't know if you know about this mic. So there's a mic called Cuckoo Mic in Soho Playhouse. Have you been there?
I've heard of Soho Playhouse. I've not been there yet.
So Soho Playhouse, they have late night mic on Wednesday and Thursday.
Okay.
But the Wednesday one is variety mic.
I gotcha.
So like half or 1/3 of the people will be like musical folks, and the others will be comics.
Yeah.
And then every week there is a featured act.
Okay.
So when you do a featured act, you can be there. You can be up there for 30 minutes.
Woo!
And I am actually doing that in 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yes.
Good for you.
6th of September.
Wow. 6th of September.
But it's like really late.
So. I was like, why is that date stuck in my head? It's the birthday of a girl that I started.
It's also 69.
It's also 69. 96.
96.
Where
What
the
girl?
month goes. Oh, a girl that I'm starting to kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you
I don't know
mentioned
how much I want to get into, but yeah, she's
Okay.
been talking for the last several, weeks, and we'll see how that goes.
We talking and relaxing.
What's that?
Talking and relaxing. Talking and relaxing.
Talking and relaxing. That's all we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, that's all we do. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's her birthday, September 6th. So I was like, no, that's not a show date. That's So I may not be able to go to your show, but
question.
Yeah, what's up?
So you have been dating this girl for like 1 or 2 weeks, like
3 weeks, 4 weeks,
and by September 6th, it's like 6-7 weeks, right? 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do for her birthday? Is that like, are you gonna help her celebrate, or do you want to get her a gift?
I want to get her a gift. Something thoughtful. What I thought I might do, if this comes out before her birthday and she watches it, I don't know. I would like to maybe get tickets to a show. I thought that would be a good thing. Not a comedy show. God, enough comedy. I'm sick of fucking comedy.
I was gonna ask that.
Not a comedy show. Oh my God, shoot me in the face. Actually, that's a thing since moving here. I'm like, dude, enough with the stand-up. Enough.
Wow, you're doing a lot in New York. I can see that. I can see
just the mics, and like you do 50 a day. No.
How many mics have you been doing a day?
Not that many. I mean, I did 3 yesterday and 2 the other couple of days, and I might not do any today. I don't know. This is much more fun to me. This conversation with you is much more fun to me than
I'm having a lot of
doing
fun.
a mic. Good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I thought tickets to a show, that might be nice. Not too much. It's not like trying too hard. Like I'm not gonna spend an exorbitant sum or buy her jewelry or something.
Jewelry. What show? Like music?
Well,
musical theater?
Yeah, I thought a Broadway show would be nice. And then I was driving around New York the other day, and I think it was in Brooklyn. I saw a sign for a show that was The Empire Strips Back. It's a Star Wars burlesque show.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks cool. I don't know how
long
I don't know how long it's running, but that'd be lit. I love Star Wars, and then if women are scantily clad,
But would she like it?
She likes Star Wars too.
Oh,
She's
nice.
pretty free spirited.
Yes, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, this sounds like a fun time.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a very fun time.
Yeah. So, what would you get a guy if you had been dating for 4 to 5 weeks and their birthday arose?
That's a hard question. A nice portrait?
A portrait?
Is that to me?
No, it's amazing. Maybe I should draw a portrait. I don't know if I can draw very good.
I would love. I brought like art supplies.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We could draw?
Yes.
I don't know. If we want to draw on the show?
I can do that.
You know, I saw a comic at Pine Box that came in, and he did art on a sketch pad as his act.
I saw him.
Did you see him? Were you at Pine Box that night?
No, but I've seen him before.
Yeah.
There was like one. What was that? Like I can't remember the joke, but it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this.
Do you want me to hold the mic for you while you draw?
Sure. Yes.
This is interesting. We've never done this on the show.
I love doing
This is the quality content you get out here. It's How long do your portraits take?
Not long.
Not long?
Is this a way? No, you should just speak.
I'm just going to speak.
Do your bit or something.
How
was your day?
This is too much pressure. How's my day? Well, I think my takeaway from today is it's raining in New York City. And
how does rainy day make you feel?
So I have associations with rainy days. I really feel comfortable in a rainy day because it indicates to me. You don't have to listen totally. You can.
I am totally listening.
This isn't taking away from your ability to
Not
write?
at all.
Okay. So yeah, my association with rainy days is football practice might get canceled. And I hate football.
Wait, are we talking about like your childhood?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a childhood.
Mm.
Yeah, I never wanted to go to football. I never really wanted to play. I never really loved the practices.
Mm.
So when the rain came, I was like, oh, football might get canceled and I might be able to stay home and relax and watch TV and not feel pressure to perform. And yeah, I don't like pressure to perform.
So rainy day is a happy day for you.
Rainy day is a happy day. You can curl up inside, read a book. I even wanted to work. It was very bizarre.
What do you mean by lurk?
Work. I don't like work normally, but I was like, I can. Yeah, I wanted to lurk too, and in the shadows and stalk people. No, not really.
Yes, you do.
Is this me?
What?
Is this a guy?
I'm working on it.
Oh, pretty pronounced mustache. Yeah.
You have pronounced mustache, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. This is really nice. This is the second portrait. I was at McDougal Street, Grizzly Pear. Not McDougal Street, the Midtown Grizzly Pear on Monday. And I met this guy named Matt. And
what's his last name?
I forget his last name. But he was the bartender there.
Mm.
And he basically, we were talking about New York and stuff. And I was being optimistic about it. I was like, New York is a lovely city. Like, it's a great place to do.
It's a great city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, you got to lose that shit, bro. Like, you can't be romantic about New York. You won't survive here. You got to get real depressed. And I was like, fuck that, dude. I want to stay positive. And then he started, he looked down and he was doodling something on a napkin. And I was like, oh, bro, you draw? He's like, yeah. And I was like, what do you draw? He's like, this is you, dude. And he drew this little doodle of me. And
show me later.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I do. It's in my joke book. I saved it.
Your little joke book.
My little joke book, yes. And yeah, he wrote a bubble caption on it, and it said, New York is wondrous in the little bubble.
That's actually really cute.
Yeah.
Great memory.
Yeah, it's good memory. I was going to put it on the podcast little table.
Mm.
So this is really good. Holy shit. How long have you been drawing?
As much as you did comedy.
So you started after you'd started doing comedy, drawing?
No.
3 years?
2020, I started drawing 2021 and comedy half a year ago.
Okay. I see. That's amazing. Yeah, I was going to ask you too about creativity in South Korea.
Ooh.
Because I asked the question because last night I met a guy named Tony. He's a comedian from China. And he's lived all of his life in China. He's only been visiting here for a couple of months. I don't know how long he's going to stay. But he talked a lot in his set about the censorship in China and how the government censors what people say. And they don't, they don't have the freedoms we have here. And he said because of that, and I don't know what the government's like in South Korea, but he said that it's hard for people to be individualistic and creative because they're afraid of the government.
We have democracy,
Mm-hmm.
but I think in Korea I get to be really worried about how people will judge me, but like that goes to any kind of creativity wherever.
Right.
But so we do have a really huge creative industry,
Mm-hmm.
like huge, like especially because of the music and then the production and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. It's big.
Yeah.
But like,
does anime come from Korea or does it come from somewhere else?
it's more Japan.
Japan.
Yes.
I'm sorry, that's an ignorant question.
Not
I don't
at
know
all.
which country. I'm not into anime. So.
There's no dumb question. And when I think these days younger people want to pursue creative things, I think things are changing now.
Mm-hmm.
But like when I was young, my grades are too good
Yeah.
to pursue anything creative. So
Because did you feel pressure to go into something more conventional because you had such good grades?
yeah.
That's why you studied public policy?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I was going to ask you why you
right.
studied that at some point.
I mean, I still have my job and my current life because of that, so I'm like not mad about it.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
I enjoy doing creative things a lot more than
Yeah.
I gotta see your chin. Not like that. Wow, you do have so much hair. I didn't know that. Never noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like no censorship. I mean, there is always some sort of censorship,
Mm-hmm.
but like not like China level.
Yeah, I see.
Don't you think like, there's conspiracy theory of like American culture too, no? Like, do you think politics would?
I think it affects speech here too.
Yeah.
Like what is okay and what isn't by the masses affects how you approach stand-up comedy or anything creative. Oh my goodness, this is really good. Look at this.
I am a little nervous actually.
That's impressive. Yeah.
Yeah, you have very blue eyes.
Thank you.
How are your
I
hands?
had to switch hands. Yeah. But no, it was really nice meeting that comic from China. My little sister's from China. I was gonna, yeah.
She is from there?
Mm-hmm. She's adopted, so we adopted her when she was very little. And yeah, I'm not trying to make I know China's not South Korea.
No, please.
Yeah.
I'm curious to listen.
Yeah, so we got her when she was 1, so she was a baby. So she's only ever really known life in the United States. But she's very creative. She loves like homemade jewelry. She loves drawing and she always kind of did her own thing growing up. And yeah, she's very different from the rest of our family, which is so sweet and nice.
I mean, you're now creative, a big time creative, so
yeah,
it seems like it runs in the family.
It does. My dad is creative.
What does your dad do?
He's so he went to art school and he did everything, I think. Painting, drawing, sketching.
Yeah.
And he when he was a little kid, he would make forts. And one time he made a haunted house out of refrigerator boxes for all the kids in his neighborhood.
That's so cute.
And then it rained the day before he was about to let kids in the neighborhood go through it, and it ruined his whole thing. That was sad. But yeah, we were like that too. We always liked to make forts growing up. But anyway, he went into furniture design because in Michigan, where we're from, that's a big industry and like furniture design, and that's where a lot of those manufacturers are. So he does furniture design now, and he's very. Oh, you even wrote Patagonia on it. Dude, I look like a stud. Look at that.
You look so mean. I don't know why.
I look intense.
Why do you look so intense?
This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't even know who we have on as our guest today. Like, she is like
I don't know where this is going, but
Oil pastels. Yeah.
we'll continue.
Yeah.
Yours just. How was the adoption process for you when you were young?
So my mom was behind the adoption process for my little sister Gracie. She was she felt like a special connection to, and she wanted a daughter, and I have 3 little brothers, so all boys, 4 boys.
She's like, I'm giving up on giving more birth.
Yeah. Biologically, I am not risking it again. Yeah.
Yeah, given the history.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Ah.
So, and it was through church and stuff. So she, they found some, I don't know what the company was that does the adoption stuff. And it took 3 years, and it costs a lot of money, I think. And they match you with a child. And they said something about, there was something about like a red thread. They believe like everyone's connected through like this red thread, and they believe there was a special connection to the child. Yeah. Is that Chinese? Yes. Yeah. So when I was a freshman in high school, my family went over to get her. I did not go to China. I wish I would have, but I was playing football at the time, and it was during football season. So
sorry, you look so intense. I don't know why.
I love this. Look at this. This is beautiful. Yes, that's so impressive. You just did that in like 5 minutes.
I think you're more handsome than this, to be honest.
Really? I think,
but I'm happy about it.
I think that's very flattering for me.
Yeah, here you go.
You're gonna give it to me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Thank you. I'll put this up.
There you
Yeah,
go.
check that out. I'll hang it up better
No, I'm happy it's here.
later. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I sometimes go to mic and draw people.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks so much for letting me keep that. You don't have to let me. You don't have to. Yeah.
No, it's for you.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing your family history.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for listening when you drew that. That's
No, I feel so close to you now. I know so many things about you. You hate Matt Rife.
I hate Matt Rife, yes.
Hate Matt Rife.
Yeah.
You are life is comedy.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a Chinese sister.
I need to know more about you. Family? What is your family life like? And is any family here?
No, just me.
Just you?
Just me. Me raw dogging life.
Oh my gosh. Is it lonely?
I do comedy.
Yes. Yes, it's lonely. Yeah.
I think comedy makes me less lonely somehow, which I really appreciate. It makes me happy.
Yeah. Do you have siblings?
Yes. 1 sister, 1 brother.
Okay. Are they in South Korea still?
They're all in Korea, yes.
Okay.
My sister and I, we have like a little bit of, I don't want to say beef. Is that even a right way to say that? She doesn't like my comedy.
That's okay.
Or she doesn't like, we talked about this, right? So, yes, I don't think she doesn't, it takes her some time to take in what I'm doing in New York. Mm-hmm. For any family member, I guess. Yeah. But so one time I made a joke about my grandma potentially having STD. No, it's hilarious. I love telling the joke so much. So much. But I put it out on the Instagram and she saw it and she's like, do you really have to go this far? Yeah. Ish comment. Yeah. But we barely talk, but like she'll reach out.
Yeah. Oof. That sucks. That's hard.
I know.
'Cause it's so funny.
It is.
Yeah. I love that because it juxtaposes a problem of, youth with grandparents. You don't hear those talked about.
Yeah, isn't it amazing that she's sexually active?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. How old is your grandma?
She's little. I don't think she's in 80s yet. Mm-hmm. But her husband is very sick. Very sick? Yeah. Meaning my grandfather. He's been sick for like a decade.
Oh, I didn't.
Like,
He's
over
sick,
a decade.
He's
perverted.
Sick.
No. He's like.
He's
sick.
ill.
Yes.
Okay. Thank God he's just ill and not. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. He's sick.
Perverted sick person sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Sounds like a terrible person.
Mm-hmm.
But my grandfather is sick and sad.
Mm.
He's sad about the fact that he's sick.
Yeah.
And he's been sad about the fact that he's sick for over a decade.
Yeah.
How can you fuck him? How could you?
Right. It's like having sex with Stephen Hawking.
Like,
you know? You can't get. Oh no. I have needs too. Yeah.
suck my dick. But yes,
so she had to sleep around?
She probably outsourced. I don't know.
She probably what? Outsourced, yes.
A dick.
She's got, yeah. Understandable.
Honestly, like, so my grandma is really good at cooking.
Yo.
Her joy is to feed people.
Mm-hmm.
But my sick and sad grandfather would not really eat all the things that she's making, you know?
Why not? Because he's sick?
He's sick.
Yeah.
Because he's sick.
Yeah.
Everything is about him being sick.
So she can't feel fulfilled by him enjoying her cooking.
Yeah, so...
She can't fuck him.
If there
I'm
is...
sorry.
It's okay.
Are your parents...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it's... So, but like, what if there is like a healthier grandfather of another household who can get his dick up and eat a lot of shit? I'll be so happy for her, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good time. I'm like, yeah, go grandma.
Yeah.
But everything is just, you know, like hypothetical
situation, yes. How traditional is your family?
Traditional enough.
Religious?
No, not religious.
No, not religious.
Mm.
Okay.
Is your family really? How do they think about your comedy?
Yeah, I don't know. We don't talk about it.
That's kind of hurtful too, no?
Yes. I've it kind of hurts your feelings because you want them to be interested in what gives you so much joy and meaning. It's difficult to at least at first, because I would say a lot of awful things on stage. Because as a new comic, especially, you say, because you're just trying to get a reaction. But it's hard for them to separate the literal words. This is just me guessing, because again, we don't talk. The literal words of what I'm saying from like what I'm doing through stand-up. Because there's a difference between the jokes and like the fulfillment that you get out of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's hard for, I don't blame them, I guess, in some ways, because it's a hard thing to understand. My oldest son is doing stand-up comedy. That's really weird to me. Mm. And is it cringy? Is he embarrassing himself? Maybe those fears. But I felt so deeply connected to stand-up. For them to not take an interest or ask about it hurt my feelings.
So they watched your sets?
I don't know what was going through my head, but I posted a few of my early sets on YouTube, and I think they saw them. So,
you think they saw them?
Yes.
Because they didn't talk to you about it.
Yeah, I actually liked some of my early sets. My very first couple, I actually liked, and then for a while, I didn't like it at all.
Did you?
And then only now, I feel like I can like what I do a little bit, but.
Would you do the same thing that you did in your first set and somehow incorporate it to your current set? No.
Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't mean to go off on a thing about my own, but I think my very first sets, I was so new and like the jokes were kind of funny, but just the way I was like, oh, like I was trying, and I was getting laughs for like where I was at in my own head, and like it's probably like you, like I love watching you, I've only seen one set of yours, but like a new person who is likable and just doing it because they wanted to do it, and they're not, not trying too hard, and they're still,
I enjoy comedy. I enjoy it a lot. One of my very first set was not intentional. So my friend, he signed up for me. So I thought I was going there to support him. But turned out I was performing with him.
Yeah.
So he gave me a gold joke. He's like, Minji, just use this.
Yeah.
I'll let you use my joke. That's how kind he was.
That's very nice.
It was so nice. And I had nothing prepared but his joke. So I went up there, and basically the whole discussion was about what is the woman equivalent of big dick energy? Is it tight pussy energy? Blah, blah, blah. And it became a crowd work, and I really enjoyed that. It was a solid crowd work that I did not intend to.
That is a good joke. Big dick energy for women is tight pussy energy.
But the way I said it made it really funny. I don't think I can ever
replicate it.
Yeah, because it was so natural. I seemed to be having fun there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that a lot with replicating. It's difficult to replicate.
Yeah.
Some of my stuff because it's the first time I say it, it's like I really am having fun and I feel authentic saying it. But if I've said it a lot before, I'm like,
Yeah, maybe you graduate from that joke then.
Yeah, I suppose. But my shelf life is so short.
Yeah.
I feel like a fraud saying rehearsed stuff. I got to get over that.
Yeah, one of the comics that I really like told me that he rehearsed in front of the mirror, and that helps. And I think that was a really good advice.
Yes. I rehearse in front of my phone. I record myself like standing in the living room when no one's here, and I just hit record, and I go up there with the umbrella, and I'm like, so
it has to be umbrella.
Well, it's a Lexus's umbrella. I had the mics in here, so I've been using an umbrella. Back when I would use a real mic and just be like, I would visualize there being people and just, and for some reason when I hit record on the phone, it like triggers something in my mind where I feel like, okay, I'm on the clock. I feel like I'm on stage. Like this is recorded, even though nobody's going to see it.
I sometimes go up to the stage without recording, only do voice recording, because I feel like it makes me even freer.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only do video recording. I should do voice recording too, because then you can hear what the punchlines are.
I mean, though, like feedback wise, probably video is better. But like sometimes I get think about can I make content out of this,
Yeah.
And I didn't want to think of. I wouldn't.
I see.
I would be less conscious about it, and just freely do whatever the shit I want to do.
Yeah.
Like there was one time that I said something so. Basically, it was about. Are you Scorpio? Fuck! Yes!
How'd you know?
I can smell Scorpios.
I think I told you that the other night.
You did not tell me. I smell Scorpio. All right, so
how did you know that?
I can smell you. I mean, like you're dark. I get along with Scorpios a lot.
Yeah.
You like rainy days, stay in the dark. Like, I don't know, maybe loyal, assuming.
Yeah. Pretty loyal.
So I say things. I had a joke about I love dating Scorpios because Scorpios eat pussy like Scorpios. They go crazy.
I'm definitely not a Scorpio.
Oh, you're not a Scorpio.
I'm just kidding. No,
I try.
Yeah.
But and then
I've been coached to try with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I say that, and then I do some crazy shit, like something like that. But I don't know how I did that. So like there was like when you know how something just like blurts, you just like say something out
Yes.
loud without thinking, and they become so funny, and I said a joke like but like I'm pretty sure I did it so funny way, but it wasn't voice recording, so I don't even know how I said it.
You don't know what face you're making.
No, but I probably did some.
Why don't you try a few and I'll tell you what's the funniest.
I did try something like right off the like audience. It's like but I don't think I can actually be doing that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But anyways, like that's the thing about that's what I was trying to say about voice recording, because
Right.
I probably made a really funny face because I was not recording. That's my assumption.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people laughed really hard.
Yeah, people are really
Yeah. I mean, doing any variation of that, I think is pretty funny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I cannot get over the fact that you're a Scorpio. I'm sorry.
Yeah? Well, what are you?
Make a guess.
I don't know shit about the...
I mean, do you care?
No, I will guess. But this is guessed. I don't even know what it would mean, but I just know some of the signs. So let me... Virgo.
No.
Okay. Gemini.
No.
Aquarius.
No.
I'm just naming them. I don't even know. Sagittarius?
No, hell no. Hell no.
Are you Scorpio too?
No.
Oh. I don't even think I know any of the other ones.
Yeah, I don't think you know. Pisces.
Pisces. I see. So tell me about Pisces. What does Pisces mean?
So Scorpio and Pisces are both water signs.
Mm.
So water sign meaning emotional, creative, empathetic, caring, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But Pisces is mutable. So it's like we go like we're like jumpy, like bubbly.
Mm-hmm.
But Scorpio is like static
Okay.
energy. So you sit on your feelings so intensely for a long time.
Yeah.
Or you fall in love with someone and then you don't forget about him for like 20 years. Something like that. So that's like Scorpio.
Aw, I do, yeah.
Who's her?
I
Who is she?
No, I have a few like loves of my life. Like I feel like anyone I've ever been with, I feel for still.
Yeah.
Even though, it may not work out. Yeah, every girl I've been with is pretty special to me in some way. Because they liked me, you know what I mean? It's like,
you're likable.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're like I want to be nice, but I don't want to be nice.
Say something. No, say something mean. It's helpful.
Like cheaper version of Bradley Cooper.
Huh?
But I want to say cheaper version in a funnier way, but I don't know how to say
Bradley Cooper
that.
from Wish.
Huh?
Wish.com. It's like
Wish.com?
It's like a shitty. I don't even know what it is.
Wayfield shitty or no?
Maybe.
Wayfield version of Bradley Cooper. But Wish.com version.
Wish.com version of Bradley Cooper. That's a huge compliment.
It's a huge compliment.
I like Bradley Cooper.
But you gotta be wearing hat.
What's that? I gotta what?
I am so mean.
No, I missed that.
But you gotta be wearing a hat.
Oh, yeah.
I
think I look better in a hat because
you're better in a hat.
Yeah, it's because I got a receding hairline.
I don't want to say that, but I did say that.
No,
yes.
yeah. I'm thinking about making a hair appointment in the city.
You should.
To get a surgery.
You should.
I should?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna follow up on that consult.
You should. My dad got it recently.
Mm-hmm.
It changed his life.
Yeah.
He's so happy.
Happy. Maybe that'll help my confidence.
You should do it.
Yeah.
You should totally do it.
Thank you. Thank you for encouraging that.
Mm. There's like a couple comics who made hair plug jokes.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious.
I mean, nowadays I feel like they're pretty good at the surgery. What was your dad's experience like? It looks good.
It looks not only. It doesn't make it kind of makes a huge change.
Yeah.
Like, I see him, like I will video call him, and then like for like 1 second, I'm like, who is this?
Was he totally bald and then got all of his hair back, or did he just have?
He did have like receding hairline, like
pretty far back.
Yeah, pretty far back. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it really affected his confidence.
Yeah.
In a good way. But it is really painful, I heard.
Okay. I'm pretty tough. I could take. Yeah. How long was his recovery? Do you know? Like, how long did he look?
It was long.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you gotta persevere, but I believe it's worth it.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yes, I encourage.
And there's gotta be some pretty good New York people to do it. Right? There's gotta be some good places here.
You want me to ask?
Sure.
For friends?
Yeah, ask around.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. You don't have to.
I actually know someone who I can ask.
Yeah?
So I would.
Who's the best? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least, like, I'm sure he got it in New York.
I see. Yeah, why not?
It sounds very expensive, though. Have you
Oh,
looked
yeah.
it up?
That's fine.
Yeah. Oh, you got money?
I got money. I do okay. No. No, I think
You got money,
I could afford it. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I mean, how much is it? 30?
I don't know.
It was like 20 grand?
I actually don't know.
Okay.
Also, Korea price will be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be like what's Korean money?
Won.
Won? Won.
Korean won.
Korean won.
$1 is 1,300 Korean won. That sounds weird.
Yeah, those would be some big numbers.
Yeah, those are
Is it yen?
It's won. Yen is Japanese.
Yen is Japanese.
Yes.
Yeah, Japanese
Yes.
yen.
But yeah, we play big.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. But somebody did say Ali wrong. Have you been to a heckle mic?
No, not yet.
So like a heckle mic might be fun. It's basically people roasting you.
Right.
Like.
Yeah, you probably get a good perspective of like how people see you because they're roasting you in good fun, and they're like, yeah.
I want to make some joke about my own appearance, but I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah.
So, but
Ali wrong.
Somebody said Ali wrong in the heckle mic, and I want to use that so bad.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know how. I've been trying a number of times. It's been failing.
Yeah, I can't think of anything better. Ali wrong.
Ali wrong is so funny, but how does it lead up to Ali wrong is the big question mark.
Yeah.
To me.
Well, maybe
you
give an example of something really fucked up that you say, like cum cubes or fucking sucking another comic's dick. That's like, so fucked up. You're like Ali wrong.
But
I don't know if that'd work. Maybe there's something about how it sounds, like Ali wrong.
That's kind of how I was approaching it. Because I would talk about poop. Ali Wong talks about poop so much. Yeah. I would talk about poop and sorry guys, I watch a lot of Ali Wong. Yeah. And I just transition it. But should it be like you go out there and I'm like, guys, I'm not Ali Wong.
I'm not Ali Wong.
No.
Yeah? Yeah, guys, I'm not Ali Wong. I'm much more fucked up than her. I'm more like Ali wrong.
Ah! Yeah.
Clip it.
Love that.
Yeah, that could be.
But it's a hard bar to be more fucked up than Ali Wong to me, I feel like.
Right, it is. But you can that'd be a good way to prepare the audience for your fucked up material. Huh. You know? Yeah. You can let them know on the front end, and then their expectations will be different, and then your fucked up shit will, maybe have a better chance of.
I want to say some fucked up shit.
Yeah, I do too. But on that mic we were at on Monday, I kind of felt like the audience was not digging fucked up shit. That's why I was like, ooh, I gotta be careful. Which is not the right way to approach it. You should go.
I'm thinking about what order you went. Like, you went in the middle, right?
Yeah, I think I went 6.
Yeah, because there were a couple of comics who kind of said some fucked up things, but didn't really win.
Mm-hmm.
So I
because they
see what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, my opinion of that was they kind of just fucked the audience. Like they were like, I'm doing this. If you're not laughing, it's your fault. They didn't ease them into it. You got to lube them up a little bit before you fuck them.
They're Scorpio. They're Scorpio.
I'm sorry. Sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I like to trick them sometimes.
Like what kind of fucked up shit you want to talk about?
Oh, I don't know. My own fucked up thoughts. I've been trying to do this thing about wet dreams. And do you know what purity culture is in America?
Culture?
Purity culture.
Purity, like
you're supposed to be a virgin until marriage.
Yeah, saving it for marriage.
Saving it for marriage. Yeah. Well, in adolescence, they say you're not supposed to masturbate or you're supposed to be pure. You're not supposed to look at a woman even. You're supposed to honor God, right? So that's fine. But then as like a teenage boy, you don't do that. And then you have a wet dream eventually. Mm-hmm. And in the dream, it's sexual. There's a woman that like is coming and she like starts touching you and feeling
in the dream.
You up in the dream. But in the dream, your conscious mind is saying, no, I don't want to do this. I love Jesus. No, I don't want to. Mm-hmm. But then she finishes you anyway. So I say a wet dream is like God raping you because he didn't.
I didn't want to come.
I know, I didn't.
I didn't want to come.
I didn't want to. That's super fucked up to say.
How could he?
How could he? How could he? It's hard as a young boy that's religious. Yeah. If a priest doesn't get you, God will. That's what I want to say.
Report God.
Report God.
That's a good one.
I got me too. I got me too'd by God.
You got to me too, God.
Yeah. I got to me too, God.
That's
I need another bracelet. Instead of WWJD, it just says hashtag me too. I don't know.
What's JD?
WWJD is this is so bad. Is what would Jesus do? It's an authentic Christian movement of like you wear the bracelet and it reminds you to be like Jesus. Mm. But I need a WWJD bracelet for I got raped.
Everyone's like, me too, me too.
Me too. And then all the other little kids are like, me too, dude.
I also got raped by God. I also didn't want to come.
I didn't want to come.
I like that.
But your body has to. And I didn't know if women knew about this. I was going to ask, do women know about wet dreams?
I know about it. Yeah.
Do you know that they automatically happen if you don't masturbate?
Yes, I knew about it. I never really like sat down and think about it.
Well,
but
I feel like people don't because most people masturbate. So it's like,
yeah, I masturbated so much. Yeah, like just a lot.
Yeah.
Every single day I was 13.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, that's an example of a fucked up joke topic I like. But some people, they tense up when I say God raped you. Because it is a very fucked up sentence. Yes. Mm-hmm, yeah.
One of my favorite Jesus joke of a friend that I really like. His thesis was Jesus is a hoe. Mm. So like, imagine your 12 friends writing a book about this guy. Mm-hmm. That's some hoe shit.
Yeah.
Like imagine Jesus going to the club and. What you drinking? Water? Boom, wine.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. And then he goes on and say things like, how Jesus says, like he makes thirst trap pictures. Things would be like. But he does it so funny. He's like.
Yeah.
I love the joke a lot.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, I have. There's a fun Jesus joke by a comic I really like, Jess Cooley in Asheville. Mm. But he's bi, and he said he thinks the whole Catholic sit up, stand down was a device to see who in the congregation has an erection. And he says, "It was me. I had the erection.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want a 13-year-old bi-curious boy getting hard in the Lord's house, why would you put a life-size statue of a Hollister model on a torture rack?"
Yeah, he was
giving me sitting up there, giving me fuck me eyes, looking like the son of God damn.
Looking at God.
I just tried to recite that whole joke. Looking like the son of God damn. His bits are so good. Jess Cooley's one of the most talented comics that is unknown.
I'm bisexual. FYI.
Cool.
That's a good transition.
Uh-huh.
That's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, but I've been dating men for so long that I don't know how to date a woman.
Yeah.
I don't know how to talk to them.
How do you? I actually I enjoy talking to women that are bi, and they say, "Gosh, I just don't know how to say to this girl." I'm like, "Dude, welcome to the club, bro." Like,
that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
Is Alexis bi?
I don't know if she wants me saying yeah, kind of.
I can smell.
You smell the
bisexual.
Yeah, I mean, typically I think she dates men, but yeah, there's a little something.
Yeah, I can see that. That's kind of the same. Like majority men is just like sprinkle of women.
Mm-hmm. So you don't know how to date women? What
I only know how to fuck them.
What is intimidating by the process of
vagina?
Vaginas
are so wet. It's scary. So scary.
Yeah. I don't think about that a lot, but yeah, they kind of are. It's,
But the hottest thing about fucking a woman is to see woman coming.
Yeah.
It is so hot. It's the hottest shit I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. Like everything, like their whole body reaction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
That is nice. It's just aesthetically pleasing in comparison to men. Just like.
Oh.
Yes. Man be like,
put her there. That was nice.
Whereas women are like, it's just like, curved body.
Mm-hmm. They're like a work of art. We're just like,
yes, but men is like,
Jerry Seinfeld has a joke that's not related to coming, but I think I kind of has a similar reaction to it being like a guy.
Yeah, go on.
Want to hear it? Okay. It's about how the silver medal in the Olympics, how he has a problem with it. She's like, because he's like, gold, you feel good. Bronze, you're like, at least I got something. But that silver medal, it's like, congratulations, you almost won. Like, you're the number one loser. And then he goes about like, dude, these guys, like, I've been doing sit-ups since I was a fetus. I've been working my whole life. I've been training. I've been going all the way around the world. Everything.
To be the number one loser.
And to like lose in a sprint. Yeah. And you're like so close to winning. And he's like, I ran all the way around the track. I was like, God damn it, I'm butchering this.
No.
Everybody I knew my entire life was there. I got to the finish. I was like,
I can.
Okay.
I want to see that.
Forget I even said that. I said it.
I want to see.
This is bombing.
I'm sorry.
But it's
you
Jerry
have only
Seinfeld's,
one audience.
Yeah, it's Jerry Seinfeld's joke.
I mean,
mine. It's fucking terrible.
I guess I want to.
And that was like, It was that soul sound effect. I could have just gone straight to that. That's like what it's like when a guy comes.
So guy come like the biggest loser in the world. That's your thesis.
I don't know.
Oh my god!
I didn't really have a point with that.
I mean, I really like men. I love men. You know, but men suck.
Men do suck. There's a lot of shitty guys out there.
Men suck.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to be a man. Not to excuse the shitty behavior, but I feel like a lot of guys are shitty because they don't know what else to do. It's like a default mode. You know.
Do you recall your shitty days and you're like, why did I do that?
Yeah. I mean, selfishness, acting out of fear, and like, I just want to matter in the world, so I'm going to do this thing. You know, I don't know. Insecurity, I think, is a lot of what drives guys' shitty behavior. Not knowing who they are, not knowing how to be. And there's a lot of pressure on guys, I think, to like be like they got to make something of themselves. Like they're competing relative to other men in a status hierarchy of like, whether it's money or a job or socially in school, like you want to be the cool kid versus this or that. There's a pecking order how women evaluate men too, and you want to be viewed highly in the eyes of women.
Is competition part of it?
Competition, very much competition for the attention of women, and if you don't get that, I mean, because there's a lot of guys out there that are, you know, ugly, short. What are they going to do?
But they find people.
They find,
you know?
Yeah, they find, you know.
They do.
Ugly women. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're not. I mean, ugly people find ugly people and they're happy ugly together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's
nice. I think all people are beautiful in their own way.
Wow.
I'm Matt Rife, bitches. I love the disabled. I love everyone. I just want everybody to know. I mean, I do actually think that. I think every single person could be really beautiful and special if they, you know, express themselves. But it's harder for some people. I mean, it'd be real hard if you were just like a freak. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think everybody has like a spark or something. You know
I mean, I see you as a cheaper version of Bradley Cooper.
Right.
So
right.
Yes, I'm practicing it.
Yeah.
Yes, I
You're
But keep the hat on.
Look at it. Look at it.
I am so mean. I'm sorry.
Check it out.
Only if this was a roast battle.
I'm getting that fucking surgery, dude.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, I got the consultant. I emailed the office, and I just gotta set up the appointment. So
let's do it. Let's do it. Yes.
Yeah, it'll be good. Do you have a time constraint? Do you have to?
I am.
We've been going for like almost 2 hours.
Wow,
so.
that's a lot of time. Yes, I mean no. I mean I could. Do you want to pull some tarot cards as like a ending?
Yeah, that'd be good. Let's do the tarot card thing. How's our day?
It's gonna be like.
Yeah.
Look at you getting portraits and tarot reading.
Yeah, and these are.
Is this Alexis?
I think these are Alexis's cards.
Okay.
We can do that, right? That's not bad luck.
Alexis might not be happy about it if she's like an avid tarot reader.
I'm going to make an executive decision and say we can do this. I'm sorry, Alexis.
Thank you, Alexis.
I don't think she'll care. I mean, I don't want to shit on somebody's
I bring good energy.
But yes, you have great energy. All right. If you're watching from my family, this is not witchcraft.
Totally is a witchcraft. Please, please shuffle, please.
Shuffle, okay.
Yes. So basically, when you're shuffling, you're painting your energy into the cards. So you're shuffling it.
Do I have to think? Do I have to like think about?
If you want to, I mean, if there's a specific, do you have any specific question you want to ask?
Sure. Do I have to say it out loud?
You don't have to.
Okay. I mean, I guess this is I should.
Or you can just talk about the category, like life, career, love, family, money.
Yeah. And I have to pick like one thing, right?
It doesn't have to be one thing. I mean, like if cards will tell you if there should be more than one thing to be addressed.
I see. Good vibes. Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Good.
On a rainy day.
Freaking rainy day vibes. Okay, I think that's enough.
Okay. Put in the 3 decks.
3 decks. Okay. They can be different numbers of cards in each.
I mean, are you gonna count all that?
I might be a little bit. Okay.
Choose 3 objects out of here. Here. Choose 3 objects.
Do I have to like put them over here?
Yes.
Or, okay.
Like one item will be on one of the deck.
Oh, on top of the deck?
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, this is silence for the apologize. Okay.
All right, choose one.
Just one object?
Yes. Okay, I like that. I want to save this. All right, we're working with this deck.
Okay. And for those listening, the objects I chose were a bird.
Yes.
A bull, the Merrill Lynch bull, and
a little book.
And a little comic book. Yeah.
Choose 3. Well, what's this question though? Like
I have my question.
As much as you want to share, like not.
Okay.
You can just tell me. Give me the category or
comedy.
Something. Comedy. Okay, 3.
Mm-hmm. 2. I feel bad for all the silence for those listening. I'm sorry. I forget this is audio as well.
Oh. We are just about to do some witchcraft.
Witchcraft, yes. I have 3 tarot cards in front of me now.
You have 3 cards in front of you. And this is your present.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you giving so much to other people?
What?
You're too giving. I think you're giving out energy too much. Slow down.
Okay. I think that's actually very true. Huh.
Okay. In the past, you waited so long to move.
Yeah.
And then in the future, you got this. It's going to be so good.
What is in the future?
So translation. So we pulled 3 cards for past, present, future.
Mm-hmm.
So past is temperance. So temperance is about meditating, thinking a lot, finding balance, waiting, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure you moving to New York was a huge move, and then you were trying to find so much balance in your friends, private life, and also like career to move here. And I think it's a very strategic move for you.
Yeah.
And right now, yes, go on.
Go ahead.
For the present, you have this card called 6 of Pentacles, but reversed. So for the listeners or watchers, this person is giving so much giving to other people, but when it's upright, you're just generous and nice. Mm-hmm. But it's the upside down for you.
Yeah. Meaning
you're giving some sort of generosity to wrong people.
Ooh.
But like you just moved, so I think it's some sort of necessary process that you have to go through. You gotta see who's a good person for you, like who's like you're testing the water out to see. Yeah. So I get that, but maybe you're tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pulling another card, but you drank so much.
I used to.
But like I think you're happy about it.
I am happy about not drinking.
Yeah, but this card is 3 of Cups, not upside down, upright. So it's a happy card.
Happy card.
It's a happy celebration card.
Yeah, yeah. I did quit drinking 3 years ago when I started stand-up comedy. Dude, these have been pretty on point. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think it's something to be celebrated for. That even the fact that you're giving to
Too
wrong
much.
people,
Mm-hmm.
it is still somewhat of a celebration because you're here to do this.
Right. Right.
And in the future, which is very important, it's Queen of Cups. So cups is like creativity, emotion, as we talked about, like the water signs. So cups is related in relations to water signs.
Okay.
So Queen has Queen is like, it's Queen and King are different in the cards. King is like not busy, but Queen is busy because men don't do shit. But Queen is like going around doing shit, like meeting new people and like really get on top of their things. So I feel like in terms of creativity, you'll be on top of your things.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think it's a really good one.
Yeah.
But I do want to pull one more card on this. Two of Pentacles. I heard it's a really good card. It's still about, it should all be about balance. I don't know what kind of things you're balancing with though. Other job?
Yeah, I have a pretty demanding day job. So I feel, I was talking to my therapist about this. But, yeah, I feel, spread thin, I'd say.
Spread what?
Spread thin. Like, it's hard to devote all to one thing. Like, I can't devote 100% to either.
I mean,
thing.
this card technically is spread thin, like balancing and juggling things.
Yeah.
So don't give up your. Although it's amazing to be doing comedy here and there, but
Don't quit your day job.
don't quit your day job.
That's good advice.
Do not quit your day job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't plan on it. My job's fine.
Yeah.
My job's fine. But
This is cool.
this was great.
Yeah. Any other question?
Any other questions?
Yes. We opened the portal, so if you have any other questions, you just gotta ask it now.
Romantic relationship?
Sure. Maybe I saved it for that. Let's change the deck.
Okay.
Would you like to take a picture of it? Or no?
No, I can't. My phone's recording the podcast, so that's
you want me
okay.
to? Okay.
No, I'm
Then
good.
you're good.
I memorized it.
Just know that you gotta go through meeting wrong people and shit, but you're gonna be okay.
I'm gonna be okay.
You're gonna be
Mom,
okay.
I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah. Love life. Let's just ask question. What about the love life though?
Well, future relationship and I don't want to get too personal.
I don't think it's her.
You don't think she's the one?
Nope. Nope.
Based on that?
Nope. These are very two strong cards. We got the Empress upside down, the World upside down. These are really good cards, but I think it's a no.
What do those cards mean?
So the Empress is like Empress, like queen, like really. I think she's really pretty. I think she's really pretty. You like her, but I don't really see this going anywhere. It's it's the World, but upside down. Like you don't go anywhere. It seems, or you're delusional.
Fuck. I've been delusional before. Yeah. Knight of Wands.
Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're still gonna go for it. Knight of Wands is the energy of like going at it. Why are you? I think the whole reading is just you giving too much or like doing too much for other people. That's the whole thing. It seems.
Wow.
But even in a career, you're giving it to wrong people. Remember?
Yeah.
But like I pulled. The last card, another card I pulled was Three of Swords. I mean, do I need to interpret this? Look at this card.
Heartbreak?
Heartbreak. But you'll still go for it though. Like whatever I say, it's not gonna matter. You're a Scorpio.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't believe in any of this shit. No, that was very insightful. Wow.
Yeah.
Tarot readings on a live podcast. I mean, it's not live.
Yeah, like when you watch the video again, so I'm like, which will be like, on the thumbnail. What's the thumbnail? Well, like side of the little couch, there will be little witch.
Little witch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as the thing to promote the. Yeah. I feel bad. Do you want to do one?
Would you like to do one for me?
Sure.
Let's do it.
I mean, yeah. All right, I'll fill some time. So these are tarot cards. These are what witches use to bring a curse on yourself and your family. My family was so afraid of witchcraft. There's some stories I could share while she shuffles. You want this energy? This is TJ Miller. So the object she chose for the first one is TJ Miller, star of Silicon Valley, signed.
Oh.
He was at a comedy show in Greenville, South Carolina, where I hail from. And yeah, so what do we do?
I think I gotta choose this deck. So you can choose 3 cards for. You can choose a card for me when I ask a question.
A card for you when you ask?
Like I would ask a question and then you would just flip a card.
Okay.
For me.
Is that what we're gonna do right now? Okay. What's your question?
Am I going to date a girl?
Okay. Good question. Topical. We talked about this. Okay.
Am I going to date a girl?
And I can pick a card from anywhere on the deck?
Yes.
And I put it in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
The devil.
The devil.
Upside down.
Upside down. Pull another card. The Knight of Cups. Oh, no, it's a no. The Knight of Cups upside down.
Is no.
It's a no. I don't think I'm going to date a girl.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay. What else does the Knight of Cups mean? Is it like no and also because you're afraid of vaginas?
I am so afraid of vaginas. Mm-hmm. Look at this cup. It's wet. I don't know. Yeah, vaginas are rough.
Yeah.
I don't know how to please it.
Mm-hmm. And the cup's upside down, so it's like dry now.
I can't get away.
Fill the cup.
I would love to fuck her though.
Do you want another one?
Actually, my question is there anyone in the past coming back? Holy shit.
What does that mean? We got a little guy here with a staff. 7
of Pentacles is about thinking about what was happening in the past.
Oh, so you just were thinking about that, and we pulled that.
Oh my god.
Might be something to this.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Am I gonna meet anyone new in Korea? Because I'm gonna go back for a bit soon.
Dude, this guy got stabbed a bunch of times.
So it's 10 of Swords upside down. And my question, I guess, this is actually good card because it's like ending on some sort of cycle. Like, so like you know how this guy's like stabbed with 10 knives?
Yeah. Stabbed with 10 knives.
But it's upside down, so like knives are coming out of it. So like one has gone through some stuff and then the knives will be pulled out and then you heal.
I see.
I want that for me.
Yeah, I want healing.
Yes, healing.
Yeah.
And am I gonna get married? I would love to get married, dude. It's gonna take some time, huh?
It's gonna take some time.
I think it's gonna take some time. Page of Pentacles upside down.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's gonna take some time. That's what that means. Page of Pentacles.
Yeah.
He looks happy though. I don't know if that means anything. Looks like a happy guy.
Happy guy.
Holding his little thing.
Happy guy's chilling somewhere.
Yeah.
Happy guy's chilling somewhere.
You just need a happy guy chilling somewhere.
But
that's good.
He's coming.
He's coming.
I hope he comes.
I think he will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the reading.
Yeah, you're welcome. That was fun. Put Alexis's cards back.
Thank you, Alexis.
Thank you. Sorry for cursing him if that's, I don't know. That's what that did. This was a great interview. I very much enjoyed it. I hope people are still listening and watching.
I had so much fun.
Yeah, it was great. You're very sweet. Thank you so much for coming on. And yeah, do you want to shout out your socials one more time?
Yes. So on social, you can find me on Text and the City. It's Sex and the City, but Text and the City.
Mm-hmm.
For comedy content, it's Come and the City, CUMANDTHECITY. So check it out.
Yeah, check out Minji. She's awesome.
You're awesome.
You're awesome. Appreciate it. All right, y'all. Well, thanks so much for listening. See you next time.
Don't kill yourself.
Don't kill yourself. All right, bye.
Once that day was done, ain't got no more bows to run. Once that day was done, ain't got no bows to run. Once that day was